Nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
Who lived here, I wonder? Knowing Amit, he's likely studied here.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
This is almost too easy.
There's trouble.
Can't bring down!
No matter how many of us you defeat, you'll keep coming. Expelliarmus, afraid of a fair fight.
That was
Incendio.
Bombarda, can't petrify us all, you know.
This is...
Revelio.
That crate of Chinese chomping cabbages is somewhere in this camp.
You've come to the wrong place, child.
We may have an intruder in our midst. I know.
Bombarder. The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now. Revelio. Aloha Mora. No need to be difficult. I mean, you know... Revelio! That's one crate in hand. I only need one more.
Let's have a look, shall we? So nice of you to stop by. Flying snow. Forte. Shame.
What is it? What's wrong?
Goblins, that's what. Ranrock's lot. Nasty creatures. Ambushed me, they did. Nothing's safe anymore. I need a little something. Something to protect me if I run into them again. Maxima potion, that would do it.
You're right, the world's not safe at the moment. It's best to take precautions. Here, use it wisely.
Oh, I will. You can be sure of that. Ranrock's lot won't take me down. And I've you to thank. Please, accept this gift in exchange for your help.
Made it! Mysterious and a bit unsettling. what to do. Needs help. Ranrock's loyalists are hiding out near Feldcroft. They must have the other crate in China's shop and cabbages. I'm getting the hang of this. Now that's more like it! I'd say that was acceptable. Brilliant. Maybe. Oh, did anyone else see that? Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, how I love a good puzzle.
Mine now, Demi guys. Excuse me, madam. I thought I heard you say something.
Oh, yes, indeed. Talking to myself again. I find myself to be quite the engaging conversationalist since my husband passed. Madam Althea Twiddle, pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Madam Twiddle.
You know, you might be interested in this. You young people love this sort of thing. My husband often ruminated on the mysterious statue just outside our hamlet. Some sort of archaic puzzle involving vases, he would insist. I stumbled upon it today when I had a burst of energy and extended my morning constitutional a bit longer than usual.
An archaic puzzle. Sounds fascinating.
You see, I suspected you'd be interested, and wait till I tell you about the rumours surrounding this particular puzzle. My husband Greville insisted that solving the puzzle would reveal a magical challenge of sorts. The man was intrigued by everything. He was about to try and solve it himself when... Perhaps you could take a look. I'd be rather interested to hear what, if anything, you find.
Where can I find this statue?
It's not far from Irondale. It's down by the shore, near those old ruins. You can't miss it.
If I happen to see it, I'll have a look.
Ah, the spirit of youth. I do hope you'll be able to solve the puzzle. If not for me, then in Greville's memory.
I should look into the statue Madame Twiddle mentioned. Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Who would have thought that butterflies of all things would lead someone to treasure?
Revelio.
Pardon me, sir.
Come to stare at the fool, have you? There's poor Ig Haggerty, robbed by his own sister. She's robbed almost everyone now. So, who's the fool?
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Then you're the only one who doesn't know about Catherine running off with that thief, Victor Rookwood and his lot. Good riddance, I said. Never thought she'd return to steal from me. Us. But I just know it was her. I want her caught and sent to Azkaban for stealing a prize family heirloom. Sister or no.
What exactly was the family heirloom that the thief stole?
A necklace. Belonged to the first of the Haggerty women. Hundreds of years old. So much history. She'll likely pawn it.
Why would Catherine come back to rob the hamlet if she'd already left?
Do I look like a criminal to you? How should I know? She always despised this place. Resented having to grow up here. Perhaps she did it to spite us.
Are you sure Catherine is the culprit? It could be anyone.
Thanks to that Rookwood louse, we're inundated with all manner of criminal. I wanted to believe it was any one of them, except Catherine. But she was the only one who knew where the heirloom was hidden, and she knew precisely which homes to rob.
I could keep an eye out for the thief, sir.
You? Nothing to be done by the likes of us. This is a job for the fine officer Singer, or some such authority. Besides, the thief, my sister, only strikes at night. Coward. Long past your bedtime.
What do you have for sale? Now that it's night, I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty.
It's, good luck for me you stopped by today. Glad you were able to stop by.
A pile of gold. I must be on the right track. It looks as if the thief took more than they could carry.
Revelio. Revelio.
More gold. I must be getting closer.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Gringotts. I was only young, mind. Well, not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I fit in one now.
Petrificus totalis.
Who's there? You will regret coming here. Ah!
Bum, bum.
Won't get away with that.
Incendio.
You won't defeat us all!
Your blood's on Ran Revelio.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Confringo! Revelio. Confringo.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Revelio. Revelio.
This could prove dangerous if we're not careful.
Compulso. Confringo. Bombada. Revelio.
An intruder! Not your best moment, I feel. Not one to release out this one. Contender! Think you're clever,
Why can't I hit you?
That's the student who uses magic.
Are you sure you're not a monk?
Protego. Compulso.
I won't wreck you.
I shall avenge.
Confringo.
Won't get away with that.
Bombada.
Where'd you learn all those dark spells?
Confringo.
I shall avenge your death. You won't be able to sigh.
Bombada. Revelio. Revelio.
Niffler. It wasn't Catherine Haggerty after all.
Levioso.
I have the Niffler. Now to look for the Haggerty family heirloom.
Revelio.
That must be the Haggerty family heirloom.
Revelio.
Hengist of Woodcroft.
I have some good news, Mr. Haggerty. I unmasked your thief.
Nothing to unmask, was there? We all know that the thief was my sister, Catherine.
Actually, sir, the thief was a Niffler.
What?
You know, small, furry, pilfering. I followed it to its lair.
Catelyn was the only one who knew how to get into our homes, where to find our treasures. But I suppose, mangy little blighter. Well, if you found the Niffler's lair, as you say, you must have found my heirloom.
As a matter of fact, I did.
Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. Catherine's a disappointment for certain, but I never wanted to believe she was behind this. Now, thanks to you, I won't have to. What a strange world we live in. Suppose they can't send a Niffler to Azkaban. He's got my heirloom back.
Castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Confrido. Revelio.
If only Professor Fig could have seen that.
Revelio.
This looks like the statue Madame Twiddle mentioned. Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Revelio.
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Is that the best you can do? That student defeated our encampment in the tower. You...
Revelio.
Thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. Know who my friends are now, don't I? I've never seen a sword like it.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
Wait a moment. You're good. Better. I won't rest until you're dead.
You only have Ranrock to blame. Revelio. I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Confringo! Revelio! Bombarda! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! These Merlin trials won't get the better.
For better things than this so-called patrol.
Revelio! Compulso! Could it be a Merlin trial? Revelio! Bombarda! Confringo! Compulso! Revelio! Confringo! This looks intriguing. Revelio! Revelio!
We'll
claim what is rightfully ours. Enjoy suffering, do you?
Repulsor! Revelio. Repulsor. Not so tricky after all, Merlin. Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned...
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Revelio.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Confringo! Wingardium Leviosa.
This room is taller than it looks. Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Revelio. Accio.
Opening all of these is tempting.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified. You've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight. Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
Did you hear that?
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Revelio.
There's something here by the altar.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone. We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Revelio.
I need to find a safe way across. Lumos.
Accio.
Lumos.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Lumos.
Accio.
Lumos.
Accio.
Lumos.
Accio.
Lumos.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Rickety bone bridge complete.
Revelio. Accio.
Bombarda. Confringo. Confringo. Confringo.
Revelio.
The student mentioned bones as the key. Therefore, bone piles must be what we need.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
That's a lot of bone rattle. You've done it! I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard. Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Confringo!
This looks different than what we faced before.
Bombada!
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Depulso. Revelio.
Perhaps we need to pull the handles in the order of the symbols on the tablets.
Accio.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Perhaps we need to pull the handles in the order of the symbols on the tablets.
That worked. Keep going. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio! Accio! Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Revelio! Confringo!
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Revelio! Accio!
Sebastian! The relic! Look! Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea, but we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle. Is that ominous? Ominous! The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on. Revelio.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne. When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke! Over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry. Revelio.
Not quite.
Not quite. Was that just this?
Keep out the way!
There's nowhere to go.
Keep out Storm's ring! What are you taking? Ringo!
To the right! They're closing in!
You'll not win here.
Mine!
You've got them. Now betray them. You'll make them up. I'm handling it. Confringo!
I'm a goblin, not a toy!
There's nowhere to go.
Have to fight. Imperial!
Uncle! To the right! They're closing in!
Bombarda! You'll not win here!
Potato!
Sebastian! Be careful!
You've got them! They'll retreat!
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister!
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperius curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Revelio.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic, even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is.
Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
What do we have here? A demigod.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Shame I didn't have an audience for that one. Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Merlin himself would be proud.